Aloha, this is Dee Ray from AlohaAstro.com, and today is March 4th. We have a new moon in the mutable water sign of Pisces, and I have Cece here with me today. She is most likely a water sign cat. I think she may be a Scorpio because she's very needy and emotional today, and you may be feeling particularly emotional also. That is partly because of the new moon creating intense energy, and also because the sign Pisces is very intuitive, emotional, deep, and sensitive. And everybody has Pisces somewhere in their birth chart. Whether you're a Pisces sun sign or not, there have to be some planets or a particular house or area of your life that is affected by Pisces energy. And wherever you do have that Pisces energy, there are now a number of planets affecting you, and I just want to talk about those different planets. Right now we have the Sun and Moon in Pisces. We also have Mars, the planet of action, in Pisces, and we have Mercury, the planet of speech and communication and thought, in Pisces. We have the planet Uranus, which is the planet of genius and change, in Pisces, and we have Chiron, which some astrologers feel has to do with healing. I actually feel that it has more to do with the things that we do out of necessity, that take care of the family. It has a lot to do with survival instinct from what I see. It also has something to do with marriage and relationship. But these are the planets that we have in Pisces right now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a whole lot of Pisces energy. So I think I should talk about some of the symbolism of Pisces. Pisces has to do with depth, spirituality, illusion, perception, imagination, deception, inspiration. All the planets have both positive and negative sides to them. And the ruling planet of Pisces is the planet Neptune. Spirituality is very important here. This is the realm of cause. The world that we live in is the realm of effect. And this is also the realm of faith, where when we come to the end of everything else, we come down to the very end where we have nothing left to go on but faith alone, where we look to some unseen or unknown force that we have to hand things over to or believe in, where we let go. So some of the new moon energy is asking us to let go so that things can manifest without our trying or without our forcing to make things happen. We simply have to trust and believe that things will happen of their own accord as soon as we let go and turn our attention away from the world of outer effect and tune in to the inner world, which is the realm of cause, where we think things, where we believe things, where we allow for the impossible to happen. If you're needing a miracle in your life, or you just can't see where to go or how to get where you need to go right now, I suggest that you write down a list of the things that you are able to do or accomplish. Write down and itemize the things that you would like to happen in your life or to see come into being. And then write down a list of the things that you just can't handle, or that you can't take care of, or you can't see how they're going to happen. If you need something done, put it in that column and then let it go. Give it up to another force or a higher power, or simply say it's not yours to handle anymore. And once you let it go, the universe can bring the way and the means to you. But as long as you're clinging to it, it can't be acted upon. It has to be released. So releasing is very important right now, and so is coming into a state of acceptance and allowance that you simply have to be at peace and relax and let things roll over you or with you. Now, an interesting aspect is going on right now between Mars in Pisces and Pluto in Capricorn. When I look at the elements involved here of fire and earth and water, and the volatility of Pluto, which is very intense and focused, strong energy, and it's made even stronger by the earth energy of Capricorn. And then we have Mars, which is a fiery planet, being diluted a bit in the water sign of Pisces. When we have all these elements mixed together, I get the image of a mudslide coming downhill full of rocks and things at a very high rate of speed. So you're going to be swept up in change and new beginnings, especially next week when Uranus moves out of Pisces and into the sign of Aries. Whether you know where you're going or not, you're going to be caught up in forward-moving energy that's going to sweep you along. To resist is only going to end up in being bumped and bruised and jostled and put out of sorts, and the easiest way through the energy right now is to let things roll over you and to go with the flow of life rather than to try and buck against it. Now, there still is some bucking or resisting energy going on astrologically. Jupiter in Aries, Jupiter is growth and expansion, and Aries is a fiery cardinal sign that wants to butt its head up against the wall and do things its way. It's very direct and it's very forceful. It's been making a square to Pluto in Capricorn. So there's a great deal of resistance to new growth, and part of it has to do with old forms, structures, rules, and patterns that are saying, but you should do this way. I think when Uranus moves into Aries, there are going to be a lot more breaking of rules and breaking of restrictions that allow you to move forward faster. And in the meantime, to be able to be forgiving, accepting, flexible, and to go inside yourself and recognize that you are connected to the entire collective. You are the center of your own universe, and your whole world of effect that you see around you comes from your thoughts and your beliefs, and that's what's outpictured in your world. Everybody else is the center of their own universe, and their world as they perceive it also comes from their thoughts and their beliefs. All that energy that radiates out from each of these central points of the universe all interconnect and cross over each other, making up this entire collective where we are all connected. If you can sit in quiet thought or meditation and feel that connection with everybody else, it can help open up your heart center and help you understand how you are connected to life and everyone else. One interesting thing I see is that the moon and the sun are being connected right now to Saturn in Libra. Libra is a cardinal air sign, a thinking sign, and in Saturn has to do with duty, responsibility, restriction, a sense of purpose. Wherever we have Saturn in the chart, it's like the backbone of our chart. And some astrologers think that Saturn is a particularly difficult or negative planet. I feel without Saturn to teach us discipline and responsibility and patience, and to keep us trying and trying and trying, we would never get anything done, and the rest of our chart would not be able to synthesize itself properly. It anchors. And right now we have Saturn in the sign of relationship. The sign Libra has to do with the self and others, and finding the middle way where two opposing people can find a middle path and balance. It's also a sign that is ruled by the planet Venus and is very concerned with aesthetics and beauty. Pisces, too, has a lot to do with beauty, visual beauty, and bringing the concepts of heaven to earth. Wherever we have Pisces or Neptune, we don't see the world as it really is. We see it through an illusion, through rose-colored glasses, and Sometimes we can deceive ourselves, sometimes we're deceived by others, sometimes we deceive others. There's both light and dark and positive and negative to all the signs and all the planets. In its highest potential, the new moon here is telling us that we can find the middle path between ourselves and others, and that we can find a more equal and more harmonious way of moving through life, that there has to be a gentler, kinder, more peaceful way. I also recommend that you tune in right now to Venus in Aquarius. This is another thinking sign, and Venus has to do with the affectionate nature, and it ties us to our heart center. Aquarius rules humanity and our brothers and sisters. When you tune into this Venus in Aquarius energy, it's also making an aspect right now to Neptune and Chiron, and it's helping us to be more forgiving and more tolerant and more accepting of the world in general and people in general. It can also help you accept that things are just crazy right now. The world is a bit crazy. Your life may be crazy. One particular aspect that we've had for quite a while now and can help us through the new moon, can help you navigate through new moon energy, is that we have Neptune in the last sign of Aquarius making a semi-sextile right now to Uranus in the very last degree of Pisces. So these two planets are sharing each other's signs. It's like a handshake. Uranus rules Aquarius, Neptune rules Pisces, and they're kind of swapping clothes, so to speak. This can help you to take a leap of faith, a leap of blind faith. You might not be able to see through the Pisces-Neptune fog and make any clear, defined picture of where you want to go and what you want to do. You know you're ready for a change, new beginnings, and you know they're coming whether you like it or not, that you have to go with the flow. Some things when they feel overwhelming, you can tap into this Venus energy and also the Neptune Uranus energy and simply let go and jump, to take that leap of blind faith that allows miracles to come into being. Saturn is going to help you find the middle way and the middle path and help you to ground your new ideas and help them come into being, to bring a new cycle into being. I think also the fact that we're coming to the end of cycles, some things will be coming to a close very abruptly of their own accord without you having to try. There's simply going to be things that close, that options are no longer possible for you in a certain direction, and you know you can turn your attention away from those things and towards other things. So we've got quicksand shifting energy moving all around. Next week there's going to be some new things coming up ahead. Tune in to my website and check up on the astrological trends to see what planets will be changing and what new aspects there will be to integrate into your week, and how they might assist you towards manifesting your plans that you put into place with today's new moon. Again, take some time to sit quietly in meditation or do some journaling. Set your intentions before you go to sleep tonight to ask for some divine guidance through your dreams. Pisces also rules meditation and the dream state, so you can make valuable use of your dreams tonight. If you ask for some lucid dreaming, keep a notebook handy by the bed to record your impressions if you wake during the night. This is a time where you can ask for and receive guidance, because Mercury in Pisces can also tune you into the collective and tune you into your own spiritual guides. So thank you very much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you at alohaastro.com. And Cece says thanks too. And now I'm going to figure out how to shut this down and get it up on YouTube.